Skyscraper survival. Zombie apocalypse hideout breakdown. When a zombie apocalypse hits, everyone's got their own survival plan. Some head for the forests, others cling to shopping malls, but one idea that keeps popping up is holing up in a skyscraper. Today, we're diving into the pros and cons of using a high-rise as your zombie-proof fortress and whether it's actually a solid strategy. The concept of barricading in a skyscraper during a zombie outbreak isn't new. It's been popularized by films and shows like 28 Days Later or World War Z, where towering buildings provide a buffer from the undead chaos below. But is locking yourself in a high-rise really a smart move? Let's start with the advantages. The pros of skyscraper survival. Strategic high ground. Perching high up in a skyscraper gives you a tactical advantage. Zombies aren't exactly stair-climbing champions, and with elevators out of commission, the upper floors are tough for them to reach. Block off stairwells or sabotage access points, and you got a fortress that's hard to crack. From your lofty perch, you're insulated from immediate danger, giving you space to plan, rest, and regroup. Plus, you can chuck distractions like garbage, noisemakers, or even sarcastic notes off the roof to lure zombies away. The rooftop itself is a blank slate, perfect for setting up a garden, training area, or just a spot to soak in the apocalyptic sunset and stay sane. Limited entry points. Unlike a sprawling house with countless doors and windows, skyscrapers have fewer access points. Think a couple of stairwells, maybe a service entrance, and a fortified lobby. That's it. Fewer entries mean easier defense. You can reinforce these choke points, rig traps, or create kill zones to handle threats efficiently. The catch? Every supply run is a marathon. Without power, climbing 30-plus floors is brutal. Forget your flashlight on the ground level? Hope you brought snacks for the trek back up. Still, the trade-off is a secure base where you can organize and survive with less fear of breach. Built like a fortress, skyscrapers aren't flimsy suburban homes. They're engineered to endure hurricanes, earthquakes, and sometimes even direct impacts. With reinforced concrete, steel frameworks, and shatter-resistant glass, they're practically vertical bunkers. In a zombie apocalypse, that durability is a game-changer. Unlike a house that might collapse under a horde's pressure or burn down in a fire, a skyscraper stands firm. This means fewer worries about the building crumbling and a better shot at staying safe while you plan your next move. Unmatched visibility. From the top of a skyscraper, you've got a front row seat to the apocalypse. Streets, alleys, and nearby buildings are all in view, giving you early warning of approaching threats. Grab some binoculars or craft a DIY lookout system, and your high-rise becomes a watchtower. If you've got working tech, a rooftop drone setup or radio antenna can turn your building into a communication hub. Visibility also boosts morale. Watching a sunrise over the ruined city or spotting distant survivors reminds you there's still a world out there, even if it's a mess. Resource jackpot. Skyscrapers aren't just offices with coffee machines. Think vending machines, first aid kits, cafeterias, gyms stocked with protein bars, and bottled water tucked away in break rooms. Multiply that across dozens of floors, and you've got a treasure trove of supplies. In a mixed-use tower, you might even find restaurants, small shops, or apartments packed with essentials. Sure, clearing each floor is a chore, but once it's secure, you're sitting on a stockpile that could keep you going for weeks or months, reducing risky trips outside. Rainwater potential. With city water systems likely offline and bottled water finite, a reliable water source is critical. Skyscraper rooftops are ideal for DIY rainwater collection. Using barrels, tarps, or even scavenged materials, you can set up a system to catch and store rain. It's not perfect, but it's a renewable lifeline that could keep you hydrated when supplies dwindle. The cons of skyscraper survival. Limited escape routes. Fewer access points are great for defense, but they're a nightmare if you need to get out. A fire on a lower floor or a zombie breach could trap you. Escaping from the 40th floor isn't as simple as jumping out a window, and without power, elevators are useless. One block stairwell could spell disaster. The higher you are, the more you're betting nothing goes wrong below. It's a secure setup until it's a cage. High-profile target. Skyscrapers stand out like beacons in a city skyline, drawing attention from survivors, looters, and zombies alike. If someone on a lower floor makes noise or sends a signal, your safe haven could become a magnet for trouble. The more people show up, the more chaos follows. Staying hidden in a towering building is tough, and without a way to mask your presence, you're in a very visible, very tempting target. Finite supplies. That stockpile of vending machine snacks and bottled water won't last forever. When it runs out, you're forced to make dangerous supply runs. Every trip means descending dozens of floors, navigating dark hallways, and facing whatever's lurking below, then hauling your loot back up. These missions burn time, energy, and nerves, and as nearby resources get scarce, the runs get riskier. Your fortress becomes a liability when the supplies dry up. Noise issues. Skyscrapers aren't built for silence. Concrete, glass, and steel amplify sounds, making a dropped tool or a raised voice echo across floors. In a world where stealth equals survival, this is a problem. A single noise could alert zombies or hostile survivors, and internal echoes can make it hard to pinpoint where sounds are coming from. That uncertainty breeds stress, and stress leads to errors. Ventilation problems. Without power, skyscrapers lose proper airflow. HVAC systems die, windows often don't open, and stale air builds up. Heat rises to upper floors, and humidity can spark mold growth. Cooking, sweating, or even breathing in a sealed space degrades air quality fast. What starts as discomfort can become a health hazard, turning your shelter into a stuffy, suffocating box. Psychological toll. The biggest hidden danger isn't zombies, it's isolation. At first, the quiet above the chaos feels like a relief. No groans, no screams, no mayhem, but weeks or months of silence, surrounded by empty floors and a dead city, can wear you down. The lack of human contact, the endless horizon of ruins, it messes with your head. Time blurs, thoughts spiral, and even the strongest minds can crack under the weight of loneliness. Safety comes at the cost of sanity. The verdict. So, is a skyscraper the ultimate zombie apocalypse hideout? It's a yes and a no. Skyscrapers offer serious advantages. High ground, sturdy construction, limited entries, and a wealth of resources make them a strong short-term base. The ability to scout, collect water, and stay above the chaos creates a sense of security. But the long-term drawbacks, trapped escape routes, visibility to threats, finite supplies, noise issues, poor ventilation, and crushing isolation erode that safety over time. The higher you climb, the more self-sufficient you need to be, and the riskier every move becomes. A skyscraper is a great temporary stronghold to regroup and strategize, but it's not a permanent home. It buys you time, not a future. If you've got the skills, gear, and discipline to stay quiet and plan ahead, a high-rise could keep you alive through the early chaos. But don't get too cozy. In the zombie apocalypse, height can shield you, but it can also box you in. If you enjoyed this survival breakdown, subscribe for more zombie apocalypse strategies and tips. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.